You're listening to The Fitz Show.
Fitz happens live.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back to the show. My name is Fitz. Thank you so much for being here. And we want you to become a P1 of this show. You're going to hear us talking about what it means to be a P1 all the time. Our most loyal listeners who've actually set this show as the #1 button on their preset.
Well, you said it. That's all it takes to be a member of that club. You just lock us in on #1, that program 1 button on your stereo, and you leave it there. We love you for doing it, and we're going to provide you the best program we can.
And you're going to get to know about all of us on the show. We're just one big kind of ridiculous dysfunctional family, including 21-year-old Tanner, the millennial. I was wanting to tell you something. You know that millennials, I found out, are in no hurry whatsoever to tie the knot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
Straight
it
up.
seems like millennials are, I don't want to say they're not getting married, but they're not getting married, or at least they're really, really holding off from tying that knot.
Well, I think a lot of it is so many of us grew up watching our parents get divorced. Like,
Great point.
when I was growing
Yeah.
up, it was
That's
weird to see
Wow, think about that.
parents together. It was almost bizarre to me. Like, your parents are married still?
Wow.
Like, so maybe seeing that growing up, we're a little bit more cautious about who we marry, so we wait.
That is so interesting. I want everybody to hear that's kind of the environment they're used to growing up in.
Yeah.
Their parents not being together. Luckily, when I was a kid, my parents were together, but obviously, my kids went through that too.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And what would you say? I mean, what do you think the cause is as to why a bunch of marriages aren't working? I mean, when I say a bunch, what's the percentage now?
It's over 50.
It's over 50%.
Over 50% of marriages don't work out. And that's even, I think that number is even measured over a short timeline, like over 5 years or something from the date of marriage. A lot of it has to do obviously with society's acceptance of it. I mean, at one time, divorce was kind of taboo and people looked down on the individuals involved, like, oh, what's wrong with this person? That's obviously gone away because it's
become a
become
norm.
norm. It's like most people. I'm a divorcee.
I also think it has to do with that people are living longer, better lives nowadays too. Where 30s are the new 20s.
You just say
40s
people want to get more action.
Well, they're living more. Yeah, they're living more
All
active
about that
lives.
action, boss.
Think about it. When we were younger, like you think about your late 20s, you're supposed to be married, you're supposed to be having
Right.
kids. But nowadays, it's like people really aren't starting their careers till their mid 30s to 40s sometimes.
Check it out.
You know?
Right now, the average age of first marriage for women in 2017 was 27.4 years old.
Wow,
For men, it was 29.5 years old. That's the longest Americans have ever waited to get married.
Mm-hmm. Something else off of what Jenna said is careers probably have a bit to do with it, because there was a time in this country where you graduate from high school or maybe college and you started with a company and you might work for that company for the next 20 to 40 years, get that gold watch retirement, or you're in the same town, same workplace. Now, most people are expected to have between 5 and 14 careers in a
But
lifetime.
you know what? As the only person who's married on this show, I'm going to say this. I love my wife. I love my marriage. Love you, honey pants. You and me against the world. Wouldn't have it any other way. I support marriage. Yay!
It's The Fitz Show.